Vroom, 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 vroom. Honk, honk. Get in, losers. We're going struggling. Vroom, 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 vroom. Hey guys, welcome to another ride in the Struggle Bus, where we wheels an empty triangle. On today's bus ride, we have another league game for you. You guys are just going to have to ride this one out with me. We'll get back to our double-digit Q friends and the easier-to-understand games, but for the meantime, I have league games to play. They make good videos to record. I'm playing the games anyway, so that is what I'm going to do. I am 2-0 so far in this league. Last game was quite exciting. I'm hoping for the same tonight, hoping for that 3-0, but we will see how it goes. I've not played this opponent yet in previous sessions of this league, so I do not have a sense of how strong he is or not. But anyway, hoping for a fun game. I hope you guys are looking for a fun game as well. As per always, I'd like to thank my opponent for playing us tonight. I'd like to thank you guys for watching these videos, and I'd like to thank my Patreon subscribers for supporting the channel. So let's go get into this league game. Okay, here we are with another league game. I am black in this one, though I thought I was white, so I was waiting for him to move, and he didn't move. And I was like, why aren't you moving? And I was like, oh, it's because I'm black. Anyway, so this is another league game. I'm playing against another 2K player. So this one will be hopefully another fun, exciting game. I'm going to play Mini Chinese, which is, I've been doing this for a while. I like the opening. I actually don't know any of the theory on it. I just like the board states that it creates. So that is what I'm going to do. Often they'll approach at 0-17. That is a very common move. Or P4, P3, both of those are often played. Sometimes they jump in immediately at H3. Okay, so I could pincer and take the outside. But you want to know what? I'm just going to back off and see if he wants to attach or back off. Let's see. He does attach. So I will Hane. He will Hane. And then I will Atari. He'll connect. We can push, which I'm not going to do. We can connect. We'll just go play Q14. He will Atari us. We will connect. And then he has the choice of capturing R17 or pushing to R13. Typically, R13 is the move. And he does extend, and we will extend one time. And white will often Tanuki here. Sometimes they'll Hane at Q12. So let's see what our friend does. Okay, and he extends. So what do we want to do now? I think approaching over here probably makes sense. See if we can get some kind of moyo going on the top. So we'll just go and take our approach. Okay, and so he pincers. So do we want to continue taking influence? We could jump out with F15. He'll slide back with C14. We'll go with the shoulder hit and build more. I don't think we need to do that. We already have enough influence over here, which will make it tough for him to develop. So I'm just going to go jump into the corner. I won't be surprised if he plays C16 here. Okay, so he does the typical response. We'll push, he will extend, and then we will Hane, which threatens to connect. He will block, and then we will connect, which threatens to cut. So white will either play F18 or E17. F18 is more popular these days. And now we will jump out, grabs a pretty big corner, leave some Aji for white here. White gets some good influence. But white has Sente. Is white, yep, I was going to say, is white going to play something like P3? Okay, so I think we can look at the Hane. We can look at just extending. If we extend, he's going to Hane here. We can Hane on the outside. I think he's just looking to take the Hane and connect and try to build here. So we could extend this way. But I think taking the corner is fine. But I'm going to give this one some thought. Okay, I'm actually decided to play R3 here. If he Hanes, I'm going to cut. If he extends, I'm going Hane. If he extends, I'm probably just going to slide or I'll turn. I guess maybe if he extends, I'll turn. No, I'd rather go take this. Because I don't want him to get the turn. Because if he Hanes, I'm playing the cut. So if he extends, I don't want him to just freely get R5. So let's see what he does. Okay, so I'm considering we might even be able to just jump here. Maybe I'm just going to jump. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump. Just deny the side that he was likely interested in getting. He may jump to N4. I don't know what to do. I don't know what he would do with this group. Okay, I'm just going to extend down. We don't want this this push to be a thing. So we're just going to extend, make sure we have enough liberties so that this push does not do anything scary. Just like over here, we have virtually the same exact shape. So things will get pretty interesting now that white has some strength here. And we've got these weakish stones, but white isn't terribly strong quite yet. So I'm curious to see if he pushes one more time, or if he's immediately going to jump into H3 or J3. I don't like this move. It's too close to his strength. You want to play away from your strength. So we can extend. We can go make a base. Making a base is not really my style. I think I'm going to extend. Go run out into the center. This keeps the pressure on these 4 stones while we're able to develop this side and develop this side. This seems like a good exchange for us. Okay, and so that's how he's going to do it. So I don't want him to be able to connect freely. So we can play here to block it. We can play here to block it. Which way do I want to go? If I go here, it forces him to jump, and then we'll probably have to jump this way. If we go here, maybe here's better. It gives us a little more strength over here. Let's do this. Play away from his strength towards the weaker stone. That way we'll have a little more, we'll have some more forcing moves to help F3 turn into a helpful stone. So that is why I went this way. He extends down. I don't like that either. So let's just jump here. Or do we want to cap? Because if we run, then we're going to have 2 groups. Maybe we can just slide, go and grab a base. I think jumping is okay. These 3 stones are pretty strong. So let's go jump here. We can always slide in with D2. But this gives both groups some room to run. White is most likely going to play J5. Oh. That's a big jump there. And there's a big jump there. Maybe just go lean on this strong stone to get strength. Yeah, let's do that. Let's lean on this stone. Treat this as a strong group. White can Hane. We will extend. Make the nice table shape. And then there's going to be this cut that white needs to be somewhat worried about. Maybe not, because the ladder works. Okay. I do think extending is probably the thing to do. I wonder if we can Hane. Because it will leave this Atari into this Atari. So if we play here and he Ataris and we extend and he captures, we can go and capture this stone. But I like just staying solid. White isn't alive yet. White's not going to die, but white's not alive yet, so this keeps the pressure on white. I like that move. Flies out nice and quickly. And so now we can jump out. Yeah, we can jump out a little faster. So let's go do this now that we've got some strength here. We can fly, which will weaken this group. I suspect white's going to play something like F7 now. And then we can go make some shape here. We can do a similar shape here. We can play H4 into H5, threaten the cuts, and then go grab D3. We'll probably be okay. Well, let's see what our friend plays. Okay, so looking to surround us, but let's see. I'm not too concerned about getting surrounded there. We are okay as is. So this was just more of a strength move. So our group is perfectly fine. These two stones are pretty weak. And then we've got these two stones. So do we want to go take this cut? I'm unsure. Let's go play here first. Yeah, let's go attach. Get this group stronger. Because it's not particularly strong right now. So I'd like to see these stones be a little stronger than they are. Okay, so Yataris, we will absolutely connect. I wonder if white's going to back off. I'm okay with that if we take the corner. Because we'll play here. He'll cut. That's probably what will happen. I'm not sure in retrospect if I'm okay with this result or not. But there's a ton of Aji. There's a ton of Aji with F5. It's not going to be easy to cleanly kill that stone. So maybe we're just okay as is. Do we want to extend? Or do I just want to go take the corner? I mean, I don't really want to extend. We're not extending towards anything. So let's just go take the corner. Just get alive. Okay, so he's going to do that. That's fine. We'll play here. And he will play B5. This is just to be able to get these two stones in Sente for white. So white will play B5, which will force us to capture these two stones. Otherwise, we will lose the Liberty Race. Okay, so he kind of did it in the wrong order. Because now we can play here. And that's just a 1 point difference, but it's a difference. It's a difference, and so we want to get any advantage that we can. So we will push. Now white will turn. We will go and capture the two stones. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. We still have a lot of Aji with this stone. I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet, so we're going to leave it alone. So we have Sente now, and we're definitely in the mid game now. And so this is going to be a big move. This is going to be a big move that's going to, set the tone for the next 20 moves or so. I'm looking at K17. I think K17 is probably it. I could also look at something like C10, but I think K17 is better. Because there's still some Aji with this stone. So do I want to play here? Or do I just want to attach? I could also just attach. But I wonder if this is stronger. Yeah, let's just play K17. I think I like this better than attaching at J17. That kind of forces white to get stronger, which will make the Aji at F17 worse. So let's see what white does here. Okay, so white's looking to make a big moyo over here, but that's going to be tough to do. And we can, I think I might just do this. It gets good strength for us. I wonder if it's needed though, or if we just want to jump, if we just want to stay ahead. I don't think the cut is going to work. Because we can block here and here. And then if he cuts, we just play here and he's netted. So I think just jumping is probably a good thing to do, stay ahead. And then it's just going to be, can we reduce whatever's going to happen over here? And I'm pretty sure we can. There's a lot of room. I don't think this is Sente. We've got a lot of room over here. So do I just want to play this? Can I go one further? This feels a little dangerous. Maybe we just want to play here and just make sure that this doesn't turn into a huge potential. And we have to respect the strength that's here. So, you know, if we play something like this, it's just going to get pincered. If we play something like this, I think it's just going to get pincered. If I play something like this, it'll still get pincered. Is that as dangerous? Hard to say. I think we need to respect this. I'm just going to keep on saying I think we need to respect the strength as I try to figure out what move I'm actually going to play here. Okay, I decided to keep it simple. I'm just going to do the two space extension, and then we'll still be able to reduce this further, which feels pretty good because this is really the only big potential that white has on this board. I don't think this is going to work. Let's see, we can go this way. I think this is better. I think this way's better because we can push through. So let's play here. We still have 05 as a pretty good forcing move. Maybe this side was better. It's tough to say. So, do we want to threaten to push here? Yep, let's just Atari this stone. This will be fine. If we live locally, that's fine. Okay. So, things are a little complicated here. We can look at this. I kind of like this as a forcing move. Yep, let's do this as a forcing move. This will be okay. We can lose these center stones. As long as this group lives, it should be okay. Because we'll still get follow-ups over here. And it's going to be tough to cleanly kill these stones. Okay, so we do need to extend. But then there's this cut here that white needs to worry about. So we will extend, and then we'll see how this goes. Okay, so that's fine. Do I want to extend here? Tough to say. I don't think I want him to get the Panuki. The Panuki is pretty dangerous. There's lots of dangerous stuff here. Let's see, if we play here, he Ataris, we extend. He Ataris, we go here. Then he's already connected. So then he can go this way. So maybe we just go live. Give him huge strength in the center. Yeah, because if we extend, he's going to Atari. If we extend, he Ataris. If we go here, he's connected. Then he can save these. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that, so I think we're just going to do this. Just get alive. We can also Atari here and connect, which threatens the cut. An option as well. Okay. I think we will capture. And oh, okay. So we still get this. Okay, so we still get this. That's fine. That is fine. So we are alive because we are alive. We are alive. So that is good to know. So I think we can look at harassing this group, or we can look into just tearing this side apart. And I think both are fine, honestly. This will turn this Aji on, or we can look at this, which will then make this more annoying. Sure, let's go. Where is there more potential? Where is there more potential? So there's big potential here, there's big potential here, but this group is weaker than this group. So I think it makes sense to go after this. So let's go play here, build this potential while
threatening some Aji on this group because I think F15 would be pretty annoying. And so then we still might be able to find the timing to get something like C8. D14 feels pretty big. That might be the best way to use this Aji, is just play D14. Make this side a little stronger. It's a dangerous move. That is a dangerous move, my friend. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know what his plan is with that. We can play here. I think just securing it is fine. So let's just go play this. This should kill the stone. I'd be real surprised if white can do anything against that wall. Okay, we'll just connect here. That'll threaten this cut, I think. Doge. Yeah. Also protects this stone. White won't be able to connect. White can't find the timing for that. So white will have to do something. I don't think white can live. I don't think white can live. So let's just extend. We can play the Hane. And then I think, does this work? Okay, we can double Hane because there's this cut that white is going to have to do something about. Yep. Okay, so now we can just extend and we should be okay. We should be okay. So let's extend. White obviously has a cut here. We have N17. Yeah, that is fine. We'll play... Is it fine? Is it fine? Because we have to worry about this cut here, which means we have to worry about this cut. Okay, I'm going to go take this first. This is Sente. That is a fine exchange. Yeah, this seems reasonable. This seems reasonable. So let's go take this. Yep, that's fine. White will have to take one of these two Ataris. White could look at extending. I think that would be pretty tough for white. Okay, so we'll go and do this. Atari's that. This is white's got to be careful now. White has to be careful now. Feel like this is probably the move. Feel like this is probably the move. I think that's better than just connecting. Because obviously if white pushes, we get the double Tiger's Mouth, which would be pretty insane. If white plays there, we can just do this. I think this is the move. I should have played K13. That's fine. That's fine. We still get... This is still fantastic shape. Because white can't let us get K12. Okay, so we can double Hane. Right? Pretty sure we can double Hane here. Yeah. We can double Hane. Just had to do some quick reading there. So we'll double Hane, white will have to extend, and we will connect. Okay, so we'll go extend. The ladder is good for us. That's what I had to read. Is this ladder. So that's what I'll go do. I will ladder the stone. It's a great way for this Aji. This F17 stone is coming in clutch. Okay, we will go Atari that. And, well, white has to continue to be careful here. No, this doesn't work. This is the same ladder. This is the same ladder, my friend. This does not work. This does not work for you. Oh. Oh. F17, my savior. Okay. But is white all dead here? Is white all dead? White's got to be really careful. Is white all dead? I'm not sure. We can take this cut, right? I don't think there's anything that white can do to stop that. Yeah, let's take the cut, right? Let's take the cut. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go capture. White will probably have to capture here. Okay. That is fine. So are we approaching endgame? We might be. We might be. Do we just want to come in here? Sure. Let's come further in here. We can play S9. S9's pretty big. R18's quite large. Yep. Let's just push in. Go take the turn. And I think maybe connecting here is the thing to do. That's pretty big, and S9's pretty big. I wonder which is larger. There's also this as Sente. So let's go take this. It turns on the J18 cut. So I've got a lot of time left. I have 22 minutes. So I'm going to take a few minutes and I'm going to count. I'm going to count to see what the score is to figure out what I need to do. So I will be back in a minute, guys. Okay, so I've done my counting. It looks like we're up by a pretty fair margin. So I think we can just keep things real simple and it'll be fine. So I think I just want to play this. I think this is probably the simplest move. And then we'll be aiming at R18 and S9. Those are the big ones next. But I think we're in relatively good shape for this one. So our friend has resigned, and it turns out that my counting was actually pretty accurate in this one. I had myself up by about 20-25 points. AI says I'm up by 23. So yeah, so that was an interesting one for sure. Let's just take a quick look through. And I always like going through and seeing where AI said, what I typically do for reviewing my games is I'll see where there are AI spikes and see if there are things that basically I don't want to see what AI says to do. But if I see that I make like a 3-point mistake, I'll take a look and be like, oh, why was that a mistake? So I know right here that this was a mistake. And so I should put some thought into that. This is probably just going the wrong way, right? We should probably just be looking at playing this. This is the natural shape move. So in retrospect, this just makes sense. I don't need to attack this. If white wants to play here to connect up, he can have at it. This is perfectly fine. So yeah, I think I understand why that was a slight mistake. And then things are okay. This is still like a 2-point game, right? This is dead even. This is normal Fuseki stuff. Slight mistake here. Again, white should play this. So that white gets these in Sente as opposed to, although honestly, it probably doesn't even make that much of a difference. Maybe white even wanted this stone. Who knows? Okay. AI says this is a fine move, and then our next big mistake is here. AI does not like this move. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna study this one. I'm definitely gonna study starting here, how I should have handled this, because this is how I tend to lose games is situations like this where there are cuts and there's just a lot going on, and there's a lot going on here, and this was right here was like a 4-point mistake. And then now white's up by about 8 points here. But then apparently this was a 6-point mistake. So now it's just back to dead even. Just completely a dead even game now. Our next big mistake came here. This is an 11-point mistake. I guess we did just need to do this. What I was worried about, though, was this. But I guess we don't need to be worried about it. Because what do I do here? I just connect. Yeah, I guess we're fine, huh? I guess we're fine. So I misread that. I was worried because of all these cuts. There's so many cuts here, right? And so I didn't want this to be an Atari and this to be a double Atari. But yeah, this was an 10-point mistake. That's a big mistake. So I'll have to study this one as well. And then once the ladder starts, the game's just over. It's just, these are all like 3-point mistakes by white, just giving you more and more stones. And then at this point in time, white is up by 26 points, and it doesn't really change from there. So a very interesting game, a pretty quick one tonight. This leaves us 3-0 in the league, which is pretty exciting. Probably my best start to date. I don't think I've started 3-0. I have been playing better recently, I think. So hopefully this is the start of something new. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Another victory for the Struggle Bus. Anyway, thanks for coming out for another ride in the Struggle Bus where every wheel is an empty triangle. Have a good one, guys.